Hello, my beautiful souls, and welcome back to Card of Destiny. I'm so happy you're here with me today. This is your October 2025 horoscope forecast for all zodiac signs. October is a month of profound transformation, deep conversations, and spiritual awakenings. We begin the month still walking through Libra season, where balance, justice, and relationships are at the forefront. But as we move further into October, the energy intensifies. Scorpio season arrives, and with it comes truth, shadow work, and the potential for powerful rebirths. This month, we have important planetary movements that will shape the collective story for all of us. Remember, these energies weave through your sun, moon, and rising signs, so check each one to get the fullest picture. The first major shift comes on October 6th, when Mercury moves into Scorpio. This energy takes our thoughts and words beneath the surface. Conversations may become more probing, secrets may rise to the light, and truths that have been buried may finally come forward. This is a time when clarity can arrive, but it often comes through deep questions and vulnerable honesty. If you've been skimming the surface in your relationships or work, Mercury in Scorpio will not allow that any longer. Just a few days later, on October 11th, we meet an important lesson: Venus opposes Saturn. Venus represents love, beauty, and connection, while Saturn brings boundaries, responsibility, and sometimes cold reality. Around this time, many of us will feel tested in love or finances. Some relationships may feel restricted, while others may require honest discussions about commitment. It's not necessarily easy energy, but it helps us see who is truly willing to build with us for the long term. Then, on October 13th, two big shifts happen. Venus enters Libra, a sign it naturally rules, and Pluto goes direct in Aquarius. Together, these transits shift the atmosphere. Venus in Libra brings more harmony, fairness, and romance into our lives. It's a softer, more balanced energy after the intensity of Venus-Saturn. At the same time, Pluto turning direct ends a long period of inner reflection around power, transformation, and collective change. As Pluto moves forward in Aquarius, we'll see themes of technology, communities, and freedom being reshaped in bold new ways. Moving into October 22nd, the energy deepens once again. Neptune re-enters Pisces in retrograde motion, stirring up our spiritual world, dreams, and intuition. Some may feel more sensitive, more connected to the unseen, or more emotional. Illusions could rise, but so can profound healing through creativity, meditation, and inner reflection. And on this very same day, the Sun enters Scorpio, marking the start of Scorpio season. This amplifies the emotional, transformative, and shadow-focused energy of the month. Scorpio asks us to release what no longer serves and to step into our power through honesty, depth, and vulnerability. Finally, toward the end of the month, on October 29th, Mercury enters Sagittarius. This is a breath of fresh air. After weeks of deep, penetrating focus, our minds lift up into expansion and possibility. Conversations become more optimistic, curiosity grows, and we're ready to look at the bigger picture again. This is the spark that helps us dream ahead, plan future adventures, and open ourselves to new horizons. So what does this all mean for us collectively? This is a month to face the truth, whether in love, work, or within ourselves. In relationships, we'll ask for balance, fairness, and honesty. Some may deepen, while others may reach an ending point, when spirituality and intuition are heightened. It's a perfect month for journaling, meditation, and dream work. Transformation is unavoidable. We are being asked to release old patterns so that something more authentic can take root. As you listen to your sign's forecast, hold these collective themes in your heart. Remember, astrology doesn't dictate your life. It reveals the energies around you so you can move with greater awareness and wisdom. Aries, October 2025. Aries. This month begins with your focus shifting deeply into intimacy, shared resources, and the hidden layers of life. With Mercury moving into Scorpio on October 6th, conversations about money, commitments, or emotional vulnerability may come up. Don't shy away from these topics. Clarity comes when you dive in, not when you avoid. Around October 11th, the Venus-Saturn opposition could highlight challenges in relationships. You may feel pulled between what you want and what reality demands. This is a test, Aries, not to discourage you, but to show you where your partnerships are strong and where they may need boundaries or adjustments. When Venus moves into Libra on October 13th, balance and harmony return. Relationships soften, connections feel more mutual, and you may notice love becoming more supportive. Pluto moving direct on the same day highlights your long-term goals. It's a time to ask, who and what truly align with your vision of the future? By October 22nd, the sun moves into Scorpio, pulling you deeper into your own psyche. Transformation is calling you, Aries. Whether it's through healing old wounds, releasing debt, emotional or financial, or facing fears, you are asked to embrace change. Trust that the endings in October are preparing you for new beginnings. And as Mercury enters Sagittarius on October 29th, your spirit lifts. Adventure, learning, and expansion return. You'll feel more optimistic, ready to broaden your horizons. End October by saying yes to growth, yes to faith, and yes to your higher vision. Taurus, October 2025. Taurus, October highlights your relationships more than anything else. Mercury enters Scorpio on October 6th, activating your partnerships. Expect important conversations with lovers, business partners, or close friends. This is a time to clear misunderstandings, dig deeper, and share honestly. Around October 11th, the Venus-Saturn opposition may test you. This could feel like distance, coldness, or responsibility weighing on your heart. Don't let fear block you. Instead, ask yourself what commitment means to you. Good news arrives when Venus enters Libra on October 13th. This is your ruling planet, and in Libra, it enhances your natural gifts of love, beauty, and connection. Harmony returns in daily life and relationships. Work, health, and balance become easier to manage. With the sun moving into Scorpio on October 22nd, partnerships intensify. This is a turning point. You may be called to commit deeper, or to recognize where a bond no longer serves your soul. Neptune's influence at the same time heightens intuition. Listen to your dreams and inner guidance when it comes to love. Finally, with Mercury entering Sagittarius on October 29th, you'll focus on shared resources and deeper intimacy. By the end of the month, the energy is less about surface harmony and more about trust, depth, and truth. Gemini, October 2025. Gemini, October shines a spotlight on your health, routines, and work-life balance. As Mercury, your ruling planet, enters Scorpio on October 6th, you may feel pulled to reorganize your schedule, dive into new habits, or seek clarity about your daily responsibilities. The Venus-Saturn opposition on October 11th could feel like pressure around your career or partnerships. Maybe you feel torn between what your heart wants and what duty calls for. Don't panic. This is a short-lived test meant to show you what's sustainable. On October 13th, Venus moves into Libra, and for you, this brings lightness. Creativity, romance, and pleasure expand. If you've been working hard, this is your invitation to enjoy life again. Pluto turning direct on the same day may bring shifts in your belief systems or studies. It's a time to reclaim your personal philosophy and vision. By October 22nd, when the sun enters Scorpio, health and routines become non-negotiable. This is your chance to commit to new practices that truly nurture you. Neptune's energy adds a spiritual tone to your career. Trust your intuition if you feel called to shift directions. And as Mercury enters Sagittarius on October 29th, your focus turns directly to relationships. Expect important conversations with partners and loved ones. By the end of October, clarity and connection is your gift. Cancer, October 2025. Cancer, October is a creative, romantic, and heart-centered month for you. As Mercury enters Scorpio on October 6th, your focus turns to love, children, hobbies, and creative expression. You'll want to speak from the heart, and truth will matter more than ever in relationships. The Venus-Saturn opposition on October 11th may highlight challenges between love and long-term goals. Perhaps responsibility weighs heavy, or distance creates tension. Trust that this is temporary. It's meant to reveal what's real. On October 13th, Venus enters Libra, bringing harmony to your home and family life. Relationships within your household feel smoother, and you may crave more beauty and balance in your personal environment. At the same time, Pluto moving direct shifts your deeper partnerships, a reminder that power dynamics can't be ignored. By October 22nd, the sun enters Scorpio, and your creative life ignites. This is a powerful time to express yourself, connect to your inner child, and embrace joy. Neptune's return to Pisces deepens your spiritual outlook. You may feel called to travel, study, or expand your mind in mystical ways. When Mercury enters Sagittarius on October 29th, your attention turns to health and routines. End the month by committing to daily practices that keep your body and spirit strong. Leo, October 2025. Leo, October is about home, family, and your emotional foundation. With Mercury moving into Scorpio on October 6th, deep conversations at home may emerge. Issues with family, roots, or property may surface, and your role will be to listen, communicate, and heal. The Venus-Saturn opposition on October 11th may test your relationships, particularly around shared resources or intimacy. You may need to confront fears about trust or dependency. On October 13th, Venus moves into Libra, bringing harmony back into your communications. It's a beautiful time for writing, speaking, or connecting with siblings and neighbors. Pluto turning direct pushes transformation in your partnerships. If something has felt stagnant, movement begins again. October 22nd is pivotal. The Sun enters Scorpio, intensifying your focus on home and family. Emotional truths may be revealed, but healing is available if you're willing to face them. Neptune's influence highlights financial or shared resource themes. Trust your intuition, but avoid illusions. As Mercury enters Sagittarius on October 29th, your joy returns. Playfulness, creativity, and romance flow freely. By the end of the month, you'll feel lighter, ready to embrace love and self-expression once again. Virgo, October 2025. Virgo, communication is your keyword this October. With Mercury entering Scorpio on October 6th, your conversations deepen. You'll want to speak honestly and hear the truth in return. This is a powerful month for writing, studying, or exploring new ideas. The Venus-Saturn opposition on October 11th could bring tension in partnerships or work-life balance. You may feel stretched between responsibility and pleasure. Let this show you what needs structure. October 13th brings relief as Venus enters Libra, blessing your finances and sense of self-worth. It's a good time to attract money or gifts and to focus on what truly makes you feel valued. Pluto turning direct on the same day highlights health and routine changes. Transformation is possible when you commit to new habits. By October 22nd, the Sun enters Scorpio, intensifying communication even further. This is your chance to clear misunderstandings, share your truth, and connect deeply with those around you. Neptune's influence heightens romantic or partnership sensitivity. Trust, but also verify. Finally, on October 29th, Mercury enters Sagittarius, shifting your attention to home and family. Conversations with loved ones bring healing and new perspectives. End October by nurturing your roots. Libra, October 2025. Libra, this month begins with your attention on finances, resources, and your sense of security. With Mercury moving into Scorpio on October 6th, conversations about money, shared income, or self-worth are highlighted. It's a time to dig deeper into your values and to communicate openly about financial or emotional needs. On October 11th, Venus, your ruling planet, stands opposite Saturn. You may feel a push and pull between pleasure and responsibility. Love might feel restricted, or work could interfere with romance. Trust that these are simply lessons guiding you toward balance. By October 13th, the energy shifts in your favor. Venus enters your sign, blessing you with charm, magnetism, and harmony. This is one of the best times of the year for you, Libra. You'll feel more confident, more attractive, and more able to bring balance into your relationships. Pluto turning direct on the same day intensifies transformation around love and creative expression. You're ready to move forward with more authenticity. When the Sun enters Scorpio on October 22nd, the focus returns to money and self-worth. You may find yourself looking at your finances differently, releasing old habits and stepping into more empowerment. Neptune's presence here may cloud or inspire your daily routines, so listen carefully to your intuition. Finally, Mercury enters Sagittarius on October 29th, bringing a lift to your communication. The month ends with more ease in conversations, new learning opportunities, and a chance to speak your truth with optimism. Scorpio, October 2025. Scorpio, October is your month of transformation and renewal. On October 6th, Mercury enters your sign, making your words sharper, deeper, and more influential. People will notice what you say, so use this energy wisely. The Venus-Saturn opposition on October 11th may bring tension at home or in relationships. You may feel pulled between your personal life and responsibilities. Take this as an opportunity to see where more structure or compromise is needed. By October 13th, Venus enters Libra, guiding you inward. This is a quiet, reflective period for you in love and finances. At the same time, Pluto turning direct in Aquarius shifts family and home matters, pushing you forward into long-term transformation in your foundation. On October 22nd, the Sun enters your sign. Happy birthday season, Scorpio. This is a personal rebirth, a time to release the old and claim your new identity. Neptune's return to Pisces heightens your creativity, romance, and connection to joy. Inspiration is at your fingertips. As Mercury moves into Sagittarius on October 29th, your focus shifts to finances. You may have new opportunities to expand your income or reassess your spending. End October by grounding yourself in both power and possibility. Sagittarius, October 2025. Sagittarius, October begins on a reflective note. Mercury enters Scorpio on October 6th, drawing your thoughts inward. Secrets, dreams, and subconscious truths may surface. Journaling, therapy, or meditation will feel especially powerful. On October 11th, Venus opposes Saturn, creating some tension in communication or sibling relationships. You may feel restricted in expressing yourself, but this too will pass. When Venus enters Libra on October 13th, harmony returns through friendships and community. Your social life feels lighter, and connections grow more supportive. Pluto turning direct asks you to transform your mindset, letting go of old thought patterns and embracing empowerment in your words. By October 22nd, as the Sun enters Scorpio, your focus deepens further into the subconscious. Spiritual practices, dream work, and emotional healing are highlighted. At the same time, Neptune re-entering Pisces stirs up family and home matters. Old memories may resurface for healing. Finally, on October 29th, Mercury enters your sign. This is your moment of clarity. After a month of inner reflection, you find your voice again. By the end of October, you're ready to share your truth with optimism and boldness. Capricorn, October 2025. Capricorn, October lights up your friendships, goals, and connections to the greater collective. Mercury enters Scorpio on October 6th, inspiring deep conversations with friends or communities. You may also reflect on your long-term aspirations and how to make them real. The Venus-Saturn opposition on October 11th could bring financial or self-worth challenges. You may feel limited in what you can afford or receive. This is temporary. Saturn is showing you where to set stronger boundaries around resources. On October 13th, Venus enters Libra, blessing your career and public image. This is a beautiful transit for attracting recognition, opportunities, or admiration in your work. Pluto turning direct in your sign brings you back into your power. You've been reviewing your path, and now you can move forward with strength and authenticity. When the Sun enters Scorpio on October 22nd, your focus shifts even more toward friendships, networks, and shared dreams. You may feel called to step into a leadership role or commit to a group vision. Neptune's influence brings spiritual clarity and communication. Trust your intuition when expressing yourself. As Mercury enters Sagittarius on October 29th, you'll need rest. The month ends with a call to retreat, reflect, and recharge your energy. Pay attention to your dreams, they'll guide you. Aquarius, October 2025. Aquarius, October shines a spotlight on your career, reputation, and long-term goals. With Mercury moving into Scorpio on October 6th, conversations at work become more serious. It's time to think strategically and communicate your ambitions clearly. The Venus-Saturn opposition on October 11th could bring financial tension or challenges in self-worth. Maybe you feel restricted in resources, but this moment asks you to focus on long-term stability rather than quick fixes. When Venus enters Libra on October 13th, harmony flows into your beliefs, studies, or travel. If you've been longing for inspiration, this is the time to expand your horizons. Pluto turning direct in your sign is huge. It marks a turning point in your personal transformation. You're shedding old identities and stepping into something far more powerful. By October 22nd, the Sun enters Scorpio, intensifying your career path. You may feel ready to make bold changes or take on a deeper role of authority. Neptune's return to Pisces stirs financial or self-worth themes. Trust your instincts, but remain grounded. On October 29th, Mercury enters Sagittarius, shifting your focus to community and friendships. End the month by connecting with like-minded souls who inspire your vision for the future. Pisces, October 2025. Pisces, October is a deeply spiritual and expansive month for you. On October 6th, Mercury enters Scorpio, pulling your mind toward higher learning, philosophy, and travel. You may crave deeper meaning in your conversations and seek wisdom through study or exploration. The Venus-Saturn opposition on October 11th may highlight hidden insecurities or subconscious patterns in love. You may feel distant from a partner or aware of boundaries you haven't acknowledged. This is a chance to heal. On October 13th, Venus enters Libra, blessing your intimate bonds. Shared resources, emotional vulnerability, and deep connections all feel lighter. Pluto turning direct highlights spiritual or collective transformations. You may feel your soul calling you toward service or growth. October 22nd is powerful for you. Neptune, your ruling planet, re-enters your sign in retrograde motion, intensifying your sensitivity, intuition, and dreams. On the same day, the Sun enters Scorpio, encouraging exploration of spiritual truths, travel, or higher education. This is a time to step into your mystical wisdom. By October 29th, as Mercury enters Sagittarius, your focus turns to career and public image. The month ends with opportunities to speak your truth, share your vision, and step into your role as a guide for others. And that is your October 2025 horoscope forecast for all zodiac signs. This month is one of deep transformation, truth-telling, and spiritual awakening. Remember, each sign feels these energies in unique ways, but collectively, we are being asked to release illusions, commit to honesty, and embrace the power of rebirth. As always, thank you for being here with me on Card of Destiny. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and comment below. Tell me your sign and what you're most excited or curious about this October. And of course, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss next month's forecast. Until next time, sending you love, light, and blessings.